Hey everyone, welcome to this Video Some Frontier video. My name is Jay Wakefield, and this is the second in the Asperger Challenge series. And for this video, what we're going to do is we're going to walk to McDonald's. Might seem like a perfectly regular task. Now, I'm going to McDonald's today because it's nice basically just to be able to get out sometimes and, you know, split the day up and, you know, not staring at the same four walls. As I said in my last video, I find it difficult to go out unless I've got something to go for. You know, I get to feeling agoraphobic, you know? And sometimes it's actually, you know, if I was just to quote-unquote go for a walk, you know, without no real purpose or without anyone, you know, if I was just to go out on my own, it would actually probably leave me feeling worse rather than better. And there's a good reason for that. You know, outside, like I've said before, it can be quite difficult to, you know, it can be quite, actually really very difficult to, you know, cope with things outside, you know, like people, crowds, that sort of thing. So, you know, at least if I've got something to go for, then I can break up the day, you know, without having to, you know, there'll have been a good reason, you know, to cope with all the, what have you, the, you know, challenges of actually going out. You know, I get to go and have something to eat. And I'll take my laptop with me so I can watch some YouTube videos. Now here's challenge number 1, before we've even left the house. This could apply to any outing. I seem to have misplaced my shoes. See, I find it difficult, because being on the spectrum, your mind can only really focus on one thing. It'll focus intensely on that one thing, but it'll only focus necessarily on the one thing. So as a result, when you've got your shoe, you know, when, in the case of the shoes, I'll have taken them off when I was last out. You know, I'll have taken them off when I came in from my last outing, and I can't find them. You know, because I just have no idea where I put them. I hate it. So I need to go and find my shoes before I do anything, otherwise I'll not be able to go out anywhere. My visual impairment also has a part to play. Being visually impaired means I really find it difficult to see things. It happens. Right, so now my jacket. Excellent, found my jacket, it was where I put it. Challenge number, whatever it is, 2. The door. Unfortunately, a lot of people have anxiety with Asperger's, and I'm no exception. I always get anxious about leaving the place on its own. What if something happens? So it's like, is everything off? Is everything, you know, is everything all locked up? So now, we're on Union Street, and this is where I must confess that I may have cheated a wee bit, because it's 7:30 on a Sunday night. There's not going to be many crowds, so it's actually a clear run. Sometimes when you're doing work on this building, making it into a hotel or something, I think. And it can be difficult when people are coming towards you, you know, under the scaffold, and they'll no budge, and you've got to try and wend your way. It's not too bad in the day, but that visual impairment in the night can be a wee bit dark. So I mean, for Sunday night, because this is a city centre, it can still be a wee bit noisy. It's not too bad here. To be honest, if I'd have done it when it was crowded, it might have been a wee bit more difficult for me to film. People, members of the public generally don't like being filmed. Fresh ground. Every coffee is freshly ground to order. They're not actually selling fresh earth. Fresh ground, we dug it up this morning. Aye. And now, here's challenge number 3. The humble crossing. I blooming hate waiting at these. Because I'm visually impaired, I really can't chance it. But you have to wait for ages. And that is something that I find especially difficult. Look at this though. Whoops. Nobody's moving. Oh, there they are. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, the world's noisiest bus. Finally. There's some crossings that aren't too bad, some that are. I know of a crossing just near to Elland Road, which is on the other side of the bridge the other side of the bridge, on King Street. And that'll sometimes do 2 cycles. You'll press a button to wait, and then it'll cancel it after a wee minute when it should instead let you go. Then you have to wait another 5 minutes or so. Now that is totally unacceptable. Cars can get to speed. Pedestrians don't have much speed to get to. Give them a chance. Crossings are that bad for me sometimes that there's certain places that I'll avoid going because I know it'll stress me out. Not a bad evening, quite mild. And we've made it. Just about. The Golden Arches. Yay, VDR approved. Let's go in. Oh, and this is crowded. Great. It's just about getting dark now. I've finished at McDonald's. Well, when I went in, there was quite a queue. It was quite busy. It's quite a daunting thing to find yourself at the back of quite a large queue. And then, of course, you know, when you're in McDonald's, you get to a certain place, the queue branches off to the different checkouts, and that can be really quite confusing. For me, I hate it when it's when you're in a shop, there's queues, you don't know where it snakes from, you know, and it's like you see like the, you know, one or two people waiting, you think, oh right, I'll stand behind this person. And then it turns out you're in the wrong place. And I'm like thinking, well, no. I don't like that, you know. You know, it turns out the queue's going in a different direction and it's a hell of a lot longer than you thought it was. So, yeah, I find that quite stressful. However, generally, at the McDonald's that I go to, it's usually what you'll have is on a busy day, there'll be a member of staff standing about where the queue usually forks out, and they will actually, you know, point each person to a particular checkout, you know, just to keep the whole thing running smoothly. And I think that's a perfect idea. It's fantastic. More places, then again, having said that, in places like the post office where you've got multiple you know, checkouts, or in the bank, you know, it'll usually call out a, you know, a number, you know, of what cashier you should go to. Anyway, that is the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you like this video, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you like what I do, please also feel free to like the Facebook page. Of course, the URL for both the YouTube channel and the Facebook page will follow. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll all join me for my next video.